one for the books. My good husband went to the chickens last night and brought me back an egg. Little did he realize that that egg was not meant for me to have after all. Not in the normal fashion anyway, because he came in, took this off, the jacket, went on to do other things. Meanwhile, his jacket wound up breaking the egg the way he had it in there. And now I'm trying to clean out his pocket full of egg white. I know it's got to go in the wash, but before it does, I've got to get this yuck out. So, anyhow, it's because I love him like I do, I'll be doing that. And other ladies, love your husbands and do the same for them, because they deserve it, especially if they do all the stuff like my husband does. And that's it for now.
Hey YouTube, so we got an additional 2 inches of ice, and what Sally was trying to show you there was last night I went outside, it was dark already, and I just wanted to close the chickens and shovel the 2 inches of snow that we had gotten, in addition to the 2 inches you're looking at now. And I put an egg in my pocket, a single egg, and it didn't make it, so that's what she was cleaning up, because actually there was a big yellow blob on our floor this morning when she woke up. So I apologized, and now we're moving on to the next catastrophe. Morning YouTube, bright sunny morning. Hope you guys have a good happy Valentine's Day. Sally and I always give one another something, especially candy, which we shouldn't have, but we try to enjoy a little bit of it. I need to go do some plowing today, so I have the truck running. Not a lot going on, that's why I didn't make a video yesterday. See what happens today. I'll just take you along plowing with me if you don't mind. I need to put some gas in the truck, but you know, sometimes things are very funny in life. This tire on this four-wheeler, I had bought a brand new set of tires probably 2 years ago, and one day, and I'm not blaming Carmine, I'm just saying, he was driving down the path and picked up a pretty good stick, and if you look, you can see there's a pretty big hole there. And I fixed the tire, him and I fixed it. We fixed it a second time, and it was holding for quite a while. And then about a month ago, it started losing air. And every morning I came out to walk the dog, I had to put air in the tire. This has been going on for about a month. And then all of a sudden, it stopped taking air. It's holding itself up. I don't know why it's not losing air, and I'm not complaining, but it's amazing sometimes the things that you run into. I can't figure it out. Okay guys, so put gas in the truck, and I want to go to my neighbors. This I plowed already, but I didn't plow theirs the second time. There's probably a total of 4 inches of crap on the driveway. I just want to make sure it's off, because tomorrow's Friday, and usually they come around on a Friday, so we'll see what happens. gas guys have been taking pretty good care of the road. It's ice covered, but it's also got a good layer of stone on top of it to keep it so that it's you have traction on it, you can stop easily. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stuff on here. I'll just go up it anyway, just to see what's what. Looks like it's about only 2 inches of snow there. The thing is, it's probably icy underneath here. Yeah, there's very little on there. I don't see any. Or there's some deer tracks. Or no, that's fox. There's probably a fox tracks there. The other day there was a nice red fox in our yard trying to chase the squirrels. He was running all over the place in circles because there was about 6 or 8 squirrels in the yard, but he didn't get any of them. I think he had a bird though when it was all said and done. You can see in the back there how it drifted. When the plow bows over like that, because of the weight of the plow, it'll still push snow, but it's not really pushing the pile to the side the way it oughta. So I like to stop and let it go back straight up. Yeah, there's not much snow over here at all. Mostly ice from what I can tell. What this guy does is he comes up here every now and then and put out some feed for the birds. And I think he has the feed inside this one storage area here, so I'll try to get the snow so that he can get over to it. It's not always easy because you never know what the heck they're leaving lay around, and I don't want to be breaking anything, including the truck. supposed to go up into the 30s today. If it gets cloudy, I don't think it will go that high. Trying to figure out what Sally's gonna make for supper today. Because it's Valentine's Day, she usually makes a meatloaf in the shape of a heart. So I don't know if that's what I'm getting for supper or not, but I was thinking about a duck. I haven't had a duck in a long while. I could eat a nice roasted duck. I'm not going to tell her that though. She can read it in the video. Maybe she'll pick one up when she goes into town. To do this neighbor's driveway here. I don't think there's much snow on it. The problem with this guy's driveway though is that the way he built the house and all, the water runs down the driveway and makes a lot of ice. After this second turn here, this is the first turn. After this second turn to go up to the house, it's all ice. So I gotta shut the camera off so I can steer. Okay, so I got up here okay. It is icy. Actually, right where you're looking here, it's pretty icy there. And again, it's because he didn't do any drainage ditches along the edge of his driveway. Of course, it does run off into the swampy area, but that's not quite enough when there's snow on the ground. It holds the water back. But it's not a biggie. good enough. Well, I'm going to start the backhoe up and move it over this way, and then I'll plow the snow there and put it back. So we're cleaned up. We're supposed to get snow, ice, whatever for the next, let's see, not today, but starting tonight or tomorrow. So that would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday's supposed to be the worst, and Monday. So we'll see what happens. Okay, well that started up good. I don't really use this garage door for anything in the wintertime. In the summers, I just use it as access to store the lumber, so it doesn't really matter if I block myself in during the wintertime here. And when the springtime comes, if there's too much, if the snow's in the way, I just pick it up with the backhoe and move it later. When I rebuilt this truck, I put new hinge pins and stuff. You can see how clean they are. This is a 1989 truck, and the door worked fine. There's no sagging or nothing. But the other day, Sally called me and said, "I'm having trouble with the car." I said, "What's the matter?" She said, "The door won't close." So what happened was, and these hinges are a real pain to take out of here. So I'm not going to take it out, but what happened here was there's like a sleeve inside this to keep it snug, and they wore out and they actually fell out. Now I put two new ones in, and I actually put the pin in upside down so that I could easily get it in, but I have to, you see this one here, it has to go up, and then I'm going to put a cotter key underneath it to hold it up, because the door, you see there, hangs down a little. And I don't want it to hang down, so it's easy for it to shut. I'm still not going to get another car if I can help it. It's a waste of money to have cars up in here because all you do is wreck them. So we'll see. Maybe I'll buy a piece of used thing or something. But anyway, that's what on my agenda for today. Okay guys, so here's the story. I am not going to spend a whole lot of money on this car because we're going to get rid of it soon in the future. I just got it inspected, so it's inspected for a year, and the car has almost 200,000 miles on it. So what I've done is I've drilled a 1/2 inch hole through here, and what it was is I want a shim to go all the way through that this part of the hinge and this part of the hinge on the top there. The bottom brass piece that they give you with the pins is working on the bottom okay, but it's not working on the top because it's a little loose. That's where most of the wear is. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay guys, so here's the story. This is the type of brass shim that comes, or bushing, that comes with the pins when you buy them. Now I have a bunch of these, and you can see that the pin, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not exactly tight. Okay, so what I want to do is make another one of these, a little longer, out of this aluminum, because this brass tends to, I don't know if this is brass or bronze, but it breaks very easily. As soon as you put any real weight on it, it breaks or cracks. So I'm not too crazy about these pins. And not only that, the outside here doesn't fit the hole right. So I can machine this aluminum here into a better fitting bushing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay guys, so I'm cutting that off there. Kind of looks like a little top hat. That's what I'm going to be using as the bushing. Okay guys, so I'm picking up and down on the door, and you can see that that hinge isn't moving now. So that's nice and tight in there. It's being held up by that cotter key, and I'm going to call it quits on this one. These hinges are a real pain to get off of. Practically got to tear the dash off and the whole door apart to get them out. And some of them are welded. I'm not sure if this one's welded or if it has bolts in it, but I'm not taking it all apart just for that. So yeah, so that's the aluminum little piece. Can't focus exactly. That's the aluminum piece right there that I just made, and I drove it in, so it's very tight. Fits good. Another job done. Well guys, it looks like the nice sunny day that we're having, and I figured I'd leave him out a little bit, is turning out to be quite cloudy and overcast. So I guess it's gearing up for something else. Can't win.